finished our incantations. I think that's the right word. And no, it's not. I never, you know what? I'm one of those guys that uses words all the time that people let slide, and I am all the worse for it.
It's all about confidence, you know?
Yeah, I learned confidence, but my vocab is it's suspect. It's not good. And I love big words. You know me, I love a word salad. I like to chop them up. That brings us to our first topic, and I didn't realize this was the topic, but I love this as a topic, and I would love everyone in the chat to share theirs. What is your favorite word?
Oh, wow. Oh, can I go first?
Sure.
Ryan, how did you know I was going to call on you first? Ryan Singer, what's your favorite word?
Now, my favorite word changes.
Oh boy.
Okay, no, but they're two very similar words that are always competing for my favorite word, and they mean the same thing, and they're very similar sounding, but they're just great words. Peradventure and perchance. Those are, I flip-flop between, I have fuzzy math between trying to figure out which one is my favorite. So it's usually, right now it's peradventure.
Peradventure. What I like about
I've never heard that.
Oh, you haven't? It just means perhaps.
Oh, fun.
Both mean perhaps. Any word that starts with per the chances are it's going to mean perhaps.
Perhaps.
Yes, per se is also perhaps.
Per se, peradventure, perchance, perhaps, purchase. I like
peradventure.
Purchase.
It sounds like you're going to have to go through a quest to find out if it is or it isn't. And that's fun. And that is just the truth of life right there.
It paints a real vivid image in my mind whenever I get to say it.
Oh, James Fritz, what's your favorite word?
Oh, man. I want to say sorghum.
Ooh. Sorghum. This is a word that I don't know. So you could be making this up, and I applaud you if you were. What's sorghum mean?
It's like I'm not even sure what it is, but it's Southern, and they make shit out of it. It's
it's in all the food. It's
like
sorghum gum and right? It's always look on any label and sorghum's on there, right?
Yeah. SORGHUM.
Yeah.
It's just a great old Southern person word that I would hear a lot. Much like gingham. It's a sister to gingham. Cousin.
The famous country singer Ryan Sorghum.
Ryan
Ginger.
Yeah.
What's in that? Sorghum.
Right. That's how I hear it. Yeah, you got no teeth if you say it a lot because you've had too much sorghum.
Yeah.
You couldn't help it. Greg Barris, what's your favorite word?
I mean, that's easy. It's pizza.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Ooh.
I mean, I got to applaud that. I mean, visually looking at the word pizza, it's very interesting, and I get a lot of pleasure looking at the word.
It's almost pizzazz.
It's almost pizzazz, and thank God it's not.
I've never thought of it as being so close to pizzazz. It's right there. They're neighbors.
Yeah, I just thought of it. I don't know how, out of the millions of pizza places, I haven't seen a pizzazz pizza.
All that UCB paid off, baby. He just thought of it.
My roommate has a piece of pizza technology called the pizza. It's called the pizzazz, and it's like a pizza spinner that warms up your pizza. So,
in the oven or by itself?
Like those things you'll see in pizza places where they keep them warm?
It spins outside and uncovered, and then there's like a little heating element. So at some point it'll pass underneath this heating element, and then it heats it up. The pizzazz.
Interesting. I've been I would love to hear everybody how they reheat their pizza. I've recently stumbled upon reheating them in a cast iron skillet. Is really easy and makes
great way to
incredible pizza.
Hey, Paul,
cast iron skillet, you put it right in the microwave and you're good to go.
Greg, you're not gonna believe this. I seriously just got a text, literally while we're recording right now, that just says, "Let me read it to you." This is verbatim. OMG, it's National Pizza Day. I just got that text.
Wow.
Just look.
Thanks, Zuckerberg.
I just got one that said Happy Sorghum Month. The fuck?
Well,
We're celebrating all month for sorghum.
Isn't
Ryan
that
and I are
amazing?
going to explore this phenomenon further next week, actually, but we'll talk about that later.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we will talk about. Have we talked about this on the show, or is this a post-show chat that we had before? Because I do want to come back to this.
Might be post-show. We should talk about it on the show.
Okay, we will after this subject. Matt
I have
McCarthy.
an alert on my phone that says a lawyer using Zoom had to let a judge know he wasn't a cat. Did you guys see this video?
In real time. Oh yeah, yeah. Incredible.
I thought that was the impeachment law. I thought that was Trump's impeachment lawyer. I got confused.
You know what? Speaking of which, I was reminded today, I forgot about this. I was the Fordham University mascot. As a matter of fact, there's a picture of me as the Ram right there. I won't bother to go get it, but it's there. There's a video I posted on YouTube of in 1999 when the Yankees won the World Series. They did a ticker tape parade. And Fordham got, because, it's they're in the Bronx, and so they got invited, the Fordham band and myself as the mascot got invited by the news to be there down, by the stock bullshit with the big statue of the bull.
Wall Street?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but whatever, I don't know what that corner of that park is called. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Giuliani's down there, and the woman, the PR woman from Fordham said to me, when the weatherman interviews Giuliani, give him a hard time because Rudy went to Manhattan College, and that's Fordham's big rival. So the interview starts, and I creep into the frame and start petting Giuliani's head and rubbing his Yankees hat, and him and the weather guy are pretending it's not happening. It's insane. And you can see, Giuliani, the mayor's security start inching towards me. This is all pre 9/11, very, we're all having a fun time. But little did we know what a jackass he was. That's the point of my story.
We had no idea. We thought he was a regular-sized jackass.
I just thought he was just a blowhard. I didn't know he was a fucking goon.
We thought he was just a bad mayor.
Yeah, I just thought he was a bad person, not a trumpet of the apocalypse.
Yeah, that was the twist no one saw coming. He was America's mayor for, I think, he had a couple of years there, but boy.
Yeah.
It's the SNL curse.
I mean, this guy's a fascist, but he's just shutting down porno theaters and giving out parking tickets.
Right.
Who knew?
Yeah, it was low level fascism. He was fascism you could almost tolerate. It was
That's how it starts. They come for your porn.
It's like, oh shit, where are we going to go see bands now?
They come for your porn, and then all of a sudden there's Nazis everywhere.
Yeah. They came for my friend's dirty kinks, and I said nothing. But once they came for my hardcore smut, that's when I was too late.
Right.
Matt McCarthy, I'm sure you picked up on the theme for this first subject of today's episode. What is your favorite word?
Ever since high school, the first time I heard the word phosphorus, I have always enjoyed that word.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's great.
And the way I remembered, obviously I heard it in chemistry class or whatever, and we were learning the periodic chart. And so my mnemonic device to remember that was, oh man, I drank so much coffee, I have to take a phosphorus pee. Phosphorus is pee. Actually, did I ever tell this story?
I don't think so, and I'm ready.
You guys were at a bar and you had to drip phosphorus into your eye every time.
I was at lunch period, and I was trying to remember that potassium is letter K, and I was saying out loud, just kind of to anybody, I was like, I don't know how I'm going to remember this. This girl, Jessica Nottage, goes, I have a really funny way that you can remember it. And I'm like, great, I'm all ears. She goes, my Aunt Kay was dying of cancer, and she had to take potassium.
You remembered it.
Yeah.
I'm here to tell you.
Yeah.
35 years later, it's still right there.
It's in the vault.
What am I
Wait,
saying?
am
25 years later.
Am I wrong when she said I have a really funny way to remember that? Is that
That's exact. She goes,
how
and
she sold it.
she's like, I got a really funny way you can remember it. I'm like, great. I love jokes. It's all that UCB, Fritz.
I only needed 2 levels.
Are we all taking online UCB classes? Is that what we're doing? Just me?
I don't think those are legitimate, Craig. I don't know if you heard the news.
I'm taking black market UCB classes.
They're UBC, yes. Upright
UBC on
Brigade
Reddit.
Citizens.
UB comedy.
Honestly, I'm surprised that some shitbag comedian hasn't started the UBC and started their. I mean, because you could book every night of the week, still no problem. People would still go because no one has any loyalty to anything. And what I'm saying is, someone should do that.
Well, the theater,
Loud and clear, Paul.
Paul, can we? I don't want to derail whatever you had going on.
Well, no, I mean, I'll hit my favorite word, and then you can.
No, yeah. I was gonna say, can we get to your favorite word? Or
Yeah, he was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which totally derails the whole favorite word thing when you get to participate.
Yeah.
Yes, it always throws people off when I am.
Hey, Paul, I have one quick question though.
Sure, James.
What's your favorite word?
Oh,
Thank
wait,
you for
hold on a
asking,
second.
James.
Can you, before you answer that, can I ask
Sure.
a serious question?
I don't see why not.
Okay. Like, do you have a favorite word?
Oh,
Yes, I do. I have a
James,
favorite
do you
word.
have a follow-up question to that?
will you tell it?
Oh, I have a subcategory.
Subcategories always get precedent. Greg, what's your
Let
subcategory?
us try to guess Paul's favorite word.
Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Fantastic.
Ooh, can
What a
I
great
throw out some hints?
subcategory.
Because I think I got the vibe on what's
Can I
happening.
ask Ryan a
give us some
question?
hints.
Can I ask Ryan a question? Do you have a guess?
Yes, I do have a guess. Actually,
Welcome
before
to UBC level 1.
This is Parliament procedure.
This has all been listening and reacting, kids. Lesson 1.
this is called Yes and Make It More Complicated. Well, before
We're
I guess,
building a house.
It's
We're
called
building a
drawing out a bit.
this is the Herald and Maud. Okay, that's a deep cut. Now, do you think that my guess can be multi-layered?
I'll tell you what.
Yes.
Yes, it certainly can. And I even have two. I have 2 words written down here.
Wow.
Oh shit!
And that's
Okay.
one is I think is my favorite, but the other one is I think maybe really my.
What
favorite.
did you just write down? Sophie's Choice.
I think there
I've
is,
never liked the name Sophie.
I think the clues that I think we're gonna have to vibe off here is, I'm thinking sunshine. We're thinking having a good time. We're thinking what would a hunk like? A hunk who is in the sun, who's a great dad. Like, what kind of favorite word would a sun-loving hunk
It's going to
dad
be
have?
something like frisbee or like
Yes.
wagoneer.
Surfboard.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Or
Enjoyment.
cowabunga. Or
I was honestly gonna guess cowabunga. I shit you not.
Oh, were you really?
out the gate?
There's 2 words.
I swear to God.
There's 2 words. It's going to be like Patagonia or cowabunga.
Oh, maybe it's a word that has a dash in the middle, and that's why there's 2 words.
Ooh, is it Rancho Cucamonga?
Oh, I grew up too close to Rancho Cucamonga for it to be a favorite. It's a terrible town.
To see the full episode, support the show at patreon.com/InTheGreenZone.